Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be reviewing and discussing Ohuhu's 320 pack of nib and chisel alcohol-based markers. Now this was a Christmas gift gifted to me by my parents, and I have to say that this is a lot of markers. I have been using Ohuhu's for let's say about 2 years, and I'd say I have a pretty good understanding of them and how they blend. The marker quality is very decent when it comes to this brand. They have a high standard when it comes to their markers. They blend really well and have very vibrant colors and a wide array of hues. For me, I'm usually more suited to their brush and chisel, but we're gonna see how well the nibs hold up to my favorite, the brush. This is not a sponsored video, so I will be saying all my thoughts, my pros and my cons by the end of the video, so make sure to stay tuned for that and my final drawing. And we are back. Now, swatching all these and sorting all the markers did end up taking around 3 to 4 hours, so it is currently the next day. But everything is now sorted and organized, everything is swatched. One last thing I forgot to mention was that Ohuhu does supply these plastic paper sheets. These sheets are used to stick under your drawings so that any marker bleed gets caught on the page and not on the next page in your sketchbook or on the tablecloth or anything you're working on. These are super appreciated. I love getting these, they're so handy. I think we finally covered over everything, so the last thing we need to do is actually put these markers into use. Here is the drawing we'll be looking at and coloring today of my Melody and her little friend Flat. So without further ado, let's get to it. And with that, we are all finished. Personally, I thoroughly enjoyed using these markers. Although the fine tip is not as big as the brush, the fine tip is great for getting in those small to reach areas. The broad chisel end is great for the bigger areas that the nib can't fill in on its own. I thought that the barrel of the marker having a slimmer design than the regular brush ones made it a lot easier to hold and color with, which was really handy. For me personally, I think it's really great to have such a variety of colors. With all this range in color, it'll be really easy to transition in blending, going from like per se a dark green to a lighter green. So you have all those different in-between colors to help make it seem seamless and blended. One of the things I did notice though was that some of the lighter colors, let's say Y195 Primrose, like lighter colors like that would go on a bit scratchy trying to put them on. But I think that's just because they're brand new, and I wouldn't hold that against them either way because I think these work really well. But altogether, I think these are fantastic, and I definitely recommend them for anyone trying to get into alcohol markers for the first time or anybody just adding to their collection. When picking out art supplies, always make sure to go with what's most comfortable to you. Always make sure everything is set to your own preferences and take everything I say as a grain of salt. Always do the best for you. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.